Question 8. The table shows the distribution of marks scored by some students in a test. A part of the question: if the mean mark is 3 whole number 6 over 23, find the value of m. B part: find the figure 1 interquartile range. Figure 2 probability of selecting a student who scored at least 4 marks in the test, that is 4 marks and above. To get m, you use the mean formula since the mean is given to you. If we are to maintain the table the way it is, you simply add a row for fs. You take the marks as s, frequency is f. To get fs, you add the row, that is product of the frequency and the marks. If you add together, that gives the summation of fs. So this is the table, and the row for fs has been added. So you multiply 1 by m plus 2, you have m plus 2. You multiply 2 by m minus 1, that is m times 2, you have 2m. Then minus 1 times 2, you have minus 2. You multiply these two together and you get this. You multiply these two, you get this. You multiply these two and you get this. We need the sum of f and fs. So 8m minus 1, you add m plus 2 plus m minus 1. Now let's take it side by side. You have m plus m is 2m plus 2m. You have 4m plus m. You have 5m plus 3m. You have 8m. Now let's take the constants. You have plus 2 minus 1 as 1. 1 minus 3, you have minus 2. Minus 2 plus 5, you have plus 3. Plus 3 minus 4, you have minus 1. So you have 8m minus 1 as the sum of frequency. If you add fs, you have 28m minus 9. This column is after m is known. The row rather is after m is known before you get that row. So the mean as an improper fraction, because we have the mean as a mixed fraction. If you convert to this fraction, you have 75 over 23 equal to summation of fs over summation of f. To clear fractions, simply cross multiply in this form. You open the respective brackets and you have this result. Collect like terms. So here we are moving 600m to the right hand side. So you have minus 75. You have to transfer in this constant, becomes plus. So you have 644m here. You move in 600m, it becomes minus 600m. If you add and subtract, you have this. To get m, divide both sides by 44. So m is equal to 132 over 44, and that is 3. So you can now have after m from the frequency. If you put 3 in place of m, 3 plus 2 becomes 5. Here 3 minus 1, you have 2. 2 times 3 is 6, minus 3, you have 3. M, that is 3 plus 5, you have 8. 3 times 3 here is 9. 9 minus 4, you have 5. When you add together, you have 23. or you simply come here. 8 times 3 is 24 minus 1, you also have 23. B part of the question. Roman figure 1. Interquartile range is simply the third or upper quartile minus first or lower quartile. Here, you need to understand that quartile divides the distribution into 4 equal parts. So we must know the entire value of the distribution, and that is F. So we get sum of frequency, and that sum is 23. This 23 is an odd total. You can work with it, or if you desire to have an even total, you simply add 1 to 23, it becomes 24. So the third quartile, denoted by Q3, is 3 over 4 times the entire distribution, that is 23. So you will add 1 to make it even total. So you have 3 over 4 times 24, and that is 18th position. So from the frequency, the third quartile occur where you have the 18th position. How do you get that? You keep adding the frequency till the 18th position. So you come to the frequency row. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. So 18 is contained or found in this place, and the mark that corresponds to 18 is 4. So therefore the third quartile is 4. For the first quartile, you have 1 over 4 times the sum of frequencies, and that gives the 6th position. So if you keep adding, you get 6 in this place. 5 plus 2 is 6. So 6 is contained where you have frequency of 2, the sum of the first and second frequency, and the mark for that position is 2. So the first quartile is equal to 2. Interquartile range becomes 4 minus 2, and that is 2. B part of the question. Find the probability that a student selected scored at least 4 marks. That is, those that scored 4 marks plus those that scored 5 marks. Those that scored 4 marks, they are 8. Those that scored 5 marks, they are 5. So you add 8 plus 5 over sum of frequency, 23, and that gives 13 over 23 as the required probability. Pitaco's Simplified Maths. If you are watching and viewing from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. From time to time, like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page. Also share PSM videos.